Brave New World, Aldous Huxley challenges our perceptions of religion by manipulating familiar symbols and ideas to estrange us from what we know. For example, Huxley replaces Sunday Mass with solidarity services. In one scene, Bernard Marx goes to one of these services and sits among 12 other members of his group. They sing hymns worshipping Ford while eating strawberry ice cream. Song becomes dance, growing more and more intense before finally climaxing in an orgy. The participants leave feeling refreshed with a sense of community and belonging. This is defamiliarization. Huxley presents us with what we know and defamiliarizes it with the uncanny. But Huxley does not invent these concepts. He simply takes aspects of our own world and manipulates them, making them appear absurd. Huxley substitutes Ford in the place of Lord. For example, where someone in our world would say, "My Lord," someone in Brave New World would say, "My Ford." They worship Ford, and this is shown through their language, their ceremonies, and their culture. Henry Ford was the founder of Ford Motor Company. He's credited with revolutionizing the manufacturing process and popularizing mass production. The people of Brave New World worship Henry Ford. They worship mass production, technology, and industry. But here, Huxley isn't writing about the world state. He's writing about us. He's claiming that the world is turning away from God and instead turning towards technology. And this can be observed in our own society. On a global scale, the religiously unaffiliated are becoming a majority rather than a minority. In 7 nations, unaffiliated is the largest religious group, and it's the second largest religious group in 112. Many suspect this is a result of technology. Where once only the church could provide guidance, knowledge, security, and a sense of community, technology can now provide at our fingertips. Technology has also affected the propagation of religion. In order for a religion to be successful, the amount of people who join the religion must be greater than the number of people who leave. In the past, this was a simple process of conditioning. Children would attend Sunday school, they would go to church, and they would accept unquestionably the beliefs instilled by their parents. However, this has changed in recent years. The church no longer is the only source of knowledge. Any child can use the internet to answer any question of faith. Any religious doubts can be researched and supported by an online community. This has led to a dramatic increase in the amount of people leaving religions, and a decrease in the amount of children accepting religion. An increasing percentage of people are worshipping science and technology over God, substituting machines in the place of faith, substituting Ford in the place of our Lord. In the world state, God has become obsolete and purposeless to the people. In a conversation between John and Mustafa Mond says, "One of the numerous things in heaven and earth that these philosophers didn't dream about was this, the modern world. Why should we go hunting for a substitute for youthful desires when youthful desires never fail? A substitute for distractions when we go on enjoying all the old fooleries to the very last? What need have we of repose when our minds and bodies continue to delight in activity? Of consolation when we have soma, of something immovable when there is social order? Isn't this what we have today? Most of our lives are filled with constant stimulus. We live in a relatively stable society. We can provide ourselves with a constant stream of distractions, and if we are ever unhappy, we have drugs, medicine, or any other form of soma. So by that logic, we can be independent of God. We have our own substitutes for everything religion can provide. But Huxley asks us, is this what we really want?